Hello everyone, this is Dansparce and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Loves You. We have just become an adult monster, I think. And we have 14 days before we become an elder monster. We have to get our, what is it? Our respect up. Currently we have 5 points of respect, so, or 5% respect, so let's see what we can do. Let's potluck with monsters. What do we want to do? Let's go with, the door. Hold on. Why is there all this weird music? I don't remember there being this music last time I played. Whatever. You hear a cry from a nearby hovel. What's happening over there? Sasswaite, a new adolescent, doesn't understand how the windows in her hovel work. She's trapped her paws under a heavy panel. Free her from the window, leave her there, she'll chew her arm off eventually. Fine, I'll free her from the window. You walk over and take a look. This should be easy for a grown-up monster like you. Lift the window to free Sasswaite, scare her a little to teach her a lesson, break the glass to free her. Lift the window. Sasswaite seems afraid of you, but these things happen. She thanks you for releasing her from the window. You notice that a small crowd is gathered. Help Sasswaite treat her injured arm. Tell her the arm will heal. Help Sasswaite treat her injured arm. You tend to Sasswaite's bruise with a salve made from flowers and mushrooms. Soon she feels no pain at all. The crowd applauds your helpfulness. Okay. Awesome. Hold on a second. I just gotta... Yeah, weird. Alright. I guess I just don't remember this music at all the other day. Let's see. Let's do and explore the wall mist now. Let's go with this one. Gotta go with this one. Always that face. You and Gobclaws come across an ant and a grasshopper, both locked in mortal combat. Each is biting the other's back leg. Get involved in this buggy battle. As you reach for the bugs, Gobclaws holds you back. Isn't there a legend about bugs and wheat? Maybe we should be careful. Accept this timid advice and don't interfere. Silly Gobclaws, monsters fear no such things. Go ahead and interfere. Yeah, we're gonna interfere. You shrug off Gobclaws and get back to what you were doing. Separate the ant and the grasshopper, then eat them. Divide the wheat between them. Get a really close look. We're gonna get a really close look. You lean in and then, achoo! Insects and wheat go flying and you are filled with a sense of dread. Gesundheit, says smug Gobclaws. Oh no, I lost respect. Oh well. Let's move on to this one, I think. Balfog and Gritmitten are arguing in the street over a cat. They both want kitty croquettes for lunch. Sounds yummy, so what's the problem? Balfog says he caught the cat, but Gritmitten says it was in his larder before it got out. Both monsters turn to you as a neutral party to decide. Finders, eaters, clearly the cat is Balfog's. Try to make everyone happy. Try to make everyone happy. Balfog holds the cat close, stroking it absently. The cat mews and rubs its head against his chitinous gripper. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ask Balfog if just this once sharing is on the table along with the cat. Damned to hold the cat while you mediate the dispute. Demand to hold the cat while you mediate this dispute. Balfog hands the cat over to you. What do you think? I caught it fair and square, so it should be mine, right? Take a bite of the cat to test it. Cut the cat in half and let Balfog pick the half he wants. Give the cat to cat. Cut the cat in half. Rip! That was messy. Balfog grumbles, but he agrees to take the front half to avoid a fight. Gritman gives you a claws up sign and runs off with the hindquarters. Wisdom is the hallmark of a well-respected monster. Okay, got some respect. Nice. Alright. Let's do the surprised face. You spy a wolf pacing outside a small wooden cabin. From within the building, you hear the bleating of goat kids. Watch the wolf, work with the wolf to get the goat kids, attack the wolf while his back is turned. Work with the wolf to get the goat kids. The wolf accepts your offer of assistance. He growls, I'm glad you're reasonable. Some monsters would just attack me. It's the wolf's lucky day then. The wolf snarls, how should we finish this hunt? I can block them while you climb. Got any better ideas? Lure the goat kids out with a clever ruse. Get in through the roof while the wolf keeps them from escaping. Lure the goat kids out with a clever ruse. You and the wolf pretend to fight, going so far as to draw blood with your jaws and claws and then run off in opposite directions. Lurk. The goat kids emerge from the cabin, relieved to escape their fate, and you and the wolf close in on them from your hiding spots. Kill. You slaughter the goat kids and eat them up. The wolf leaves with one carcass in his jaws to share with his pack. Awesome. Alright. Getting some good respect. Let's do this one, I think. The little running symbol. The fast sloth is tearing roofs off hovels. Elders and larger adults charge at it, but it beats them back with its deceptively slow arms. Too dangerous hide. Try to fight the fast sloth. Get a closer look at the action. You watch from the shadows. The sloth leaps from roof to roof like a huge demented monkey. It rips loose a big piece of corrugated metal. Attack it. Bide your time. You realize you're the only monster left in the area. All the others are far away, some out cold, some just huddled out of reach of those huge claws. Attack. Attack now. The sloth hardly seems to move, but it slaps you with a set of claws as big as your entire body. When you wake, the sloth is gone. Whoa, it really is fast and big. Other monsters also come to the fight. Thank you for helping. Alright, cool. Let's go with this one, I think. The laughing one. A flock of geese are in the square. No, honk! One can talk. Honk! Above the din, honk! Nash Ganash screams. Last one to drive them away is the loser, and she's on that human scooter she found. Honk! Hunt down a cool secret weapon of your own. The stick is mightier than the wheel. Sabotage Nash Ganash. Just grab the scooter for yourself. Hunt down a cool secret weapon of your own. You run to Hammerite's hovel and steal or borrow the fax belt to use as a doormat. Let's gear up. Plonking it on your head, you run toward the geese, growling and ripping. The geese swarm you. Uh-oh. You can think of two good options. Think fast, out-honk the geese. Fury and fear unite, attack. You bite a goose in two and grab three more, creating a tornado of feathers. Nash Ganash jumps off the scooter to join in the feast. You win, she admits, mouth full. Okay. Nice. Let's go with the fried chicken, I'm thinking. Godclaws and you are arguing about what to have for lunch. You got to pick last time. Suddenly, your favorite food flies down from the sky and perches within arm's reach. The magpie chirps. Have either of you seen a cornfield around here? Your stomach growls. It's tough, but help the bird. Scream and flee. Why was that bird talking? Burp. Fantastic amuse-bouche. Sadly, it wasn't much. You and Godclaw still have to figure out what to have for lunch. Aww. Lame. Let's do the sword. You find a red hood and a basket in the middle of the forest path. A human house is nearby. Funny, you never noticed it before. There's a white picket fence out front. Creepy, stay away. Circle the pretty little house. Take the hood and the basket home. Circle the pretty little house. There's a great deal of blood in the yard, along with a half-dead wolf coughing weakly. Ask the wolf what happened. Woodcutters, friend. You can't trust them. Beware their axes, even worse than knives. The wolf finishes dying. Bow your head in respect. Take and eat the wolf carcass. Bow your head in respect. You're not sure if you're respecting the human capacity for killing or the wolf's perfectly timed last words. Before you can come to a decision, you've grown bored. Take and eat the wolf carcass, being here. Take and eat the wolf carcass. You haul the strangely heavy carcass back home. An elder points out a sewn-up gash down the wolf's belly and says it was good work. Take credit for the woodcutter's surgical precision. Admit it was someone else who cut the wolf open. The elder is impressed with your honesty and says so. You open the gash and find stones inside the wolf. How odd. Let's do that one. Blitztree comes to you, flapping her winglets and clenching her claws. Mupsy Moral is looking for me. I overslept. I missed the hairy hare hunt. Okay. Blitztree suddenly leaps to the top of a garbage can, spreads her winglets, and glides away. Weird. Just then, Mupsy Moral rose into Portland Square, pen and pad grasped in her thin claws. Did you see Blitztree come through here? I want to make sure everyone knows the truth. Tell her Blitztree overslept. Claim ignorance, no comment. Tell her Blitztree overslept. Mupsy laughs and prints the story. Your quote is an instant hit. Some of the others start calling Bliss Tree Blizz Tree. At least no one will miss the next hairy hare hunt, right? Let's do the explosion. Wild chickens are back in season, as delicious as they are. Oh, as delicious as they are mean. They're loose within the wild mist, and the monsters are all hunting them down. Pfft, chickens, lame, forget about it. Find some eggs and just eat those. Get out there and hunt those wild chickens. Deep in the woods, you're looking for a chicken scratch when you literally stumble over a hen guarding a cluster of chicks. The hen clucks and caws at you. Look at that hen, she's huge. Fight the hen. Drive the weakest chickens away from their protector. Fight the hen. Through the clucking makes your blood turn cold. You seize the great hen and fight until you're both a mess of feathers and blood, but victory is savory. Nashkanash cheers so hard that 2 chickens she hasn't killed yet escape her grasp. Okay. Alright, let's do the rock lifting one. All of Omen is abuzz. Elders glare angrily at everyone, then look back at the broken sign at the town gate. You look down at the little piece of the sign you're holding and blush. Wait, what did you do again? Yes? Blistry spots a bit of sign that you're holding. Hey, don't tell anyone you broke it. It'll get fixed. This will all blow over. It's just an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Bygones will be bygone. What's she going on about? Blistry is often accused of thinking she knows everything. This includes human cliches, all of them. Blistry says, I can take care of this. Look, I took a bit of the sign too. I can slip some into Virak's hair when he isn't looking. Nobody's ever believes him since he's always lying and stealing things. No, come forth and admit your accidental crime. Stay silent. I'm going to admit my accidental crime. Oh, I didn't get respect for admitting my crime. All the gathered others scowl at you. They take turns chewing you out, which for monsters is a more literal expression than you might expect. Ragged and bloody, you creep back to your hovel to heal. Ouch. Oh. Take solace in the fact that your honor is intact. You messed up, but you told the truth, and everyone will remember that. I'm gonna go with the snake. You take the lead on a hunt in the wild mist, but you become separated from the group. Suddenly you catch sight of something. There. Where? Within that thicket, rumor has it that an especially large, clever snake tricked Nashkanash, biting her and made her sick for days, and it's right there, waiting, watching. Call Evering and get out of here. You've beaten and eaten snakes before, time to eat another. You slowly creep up on it, sharpen your claws. Suddenly you stop. A print in the dirt is clear for Nashkanash's foot, and that's definitely dry monster blood around it. Lure the crafty serpent into a trap so it can't bite you. Use yourself as bait. Be the trap. Yeah, use yourself as bait. Be the trap. That sounds like a good idea. After a warm afternoon in the forest, pretending not to look around, you begin to yawn. You wait for what seems like ages. Maybe this is too subtle. Get a group and look for it. Stay the course and make the snake come for you. Make the snake come to you. The snake does come up to you. That wakes you up fast. It drops on you from an overhead tree branch, and you catch it with your claws, impaling it so it can't wrap you in its coils. Arg! You let it bite you a few times, counting on your strength to keep you alive, and indeed, the snake dies before you pass out. Awesome. Oh, didn't get any respect for that. Angry monster. It's the scream-along, sing-along. Everyone's screaming loudest monster wins. Run away, scream, sing, sing. You're totally going to break some windows and eardrums. Why are all the monsterlings here? Your singing has been known to hurt their little ears. Sing quietly using mostly stomach noises. Belt it out, you gotta win. Pre-smash the village windows, then sing. Belt it out, you gotta win. You sing about loss and secret love and a plate with no pancakes on it. Your song is sad and strong, but the other monsters sense that you're holding back. The monsterlings on the other are terrified. Sing proudly, berate in. Cut loose at full power. Scream. The monsterlings flee, clutching at their ears as your song shatters windows and causes clouds to break apart in the sky. The other monsters carry you around the important square on their shoulders and humps, proclaiming you their musical hero, though you see monsterlings fleeing back to the brood cave, clutching at their ear holes. Let's go with this one. You scoop a big fish from this forest stream. As you're about to bite into it, it says, wait, I'm magic. I can grant you a wish. Sounds legit. Believe the fish. Dispute this spurious claim. Sounds legit. Believe the fish. The fish flops on the stream bank trying to get back into the water, but you're in the way. It says, let me back in the water, I'll give you anything you desire. Wish for something to eat, wish for something to sight, wish for 1,000,000 snacks. Wish for 1,000,000 snacks. The fish says, go home and you'll find that you have the biggest larder in Omen. You kick it into the water and rush into your hovel, where you learn that the fish has deceived you. At least nobody knows about the trick. That's the bad news. Turns out that the fish was a big-mouthed bass and has been telling everyone in the whale mist how gullible you are. God damn it. The spine doctor is treating 2 injured monsters in Portland Square. She breaks off her own quills and uses them like sewing needles. A little iron pot boils over a small fire, but it's just water. The doctor seems to have run out of something. Who's the spine doctor? She's Marinus' cousin's twin and has many pointy bits all over her. She's an ancient monster, older than even an elder, and has healed the sick for many years. Who's hurt? Prudence and Prufrock are lying prone, both covered with long street lacerations, blood and slime seeds from every cut. Offer to get involved. You join the spine doctor, who accepts your help approvingly. How will you aid her? Hold the cuts closed while the doctor prepares the medicine. Offer to fetch medicine for the spine doctor. See if either patient has anything worth stealing. Offer to fetch medicine for the spine doctor. The doctor nods to you and sends you to her hovel for a big clay jar. When you bring it back, she opens the lid, revealing hundreds of leaves, twigs, dead bugs, and human pills. She selects a few by feel alone and feeds them to the patients who soon stir. 0 days left. Okay. Let's see what we become. You're growing old, my friend. Your body is very soft and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Stay inside and think about this. Go see the spine doctor. The doctor tells you that your time is almost up. You'll soon reach the end of adulthood and you'll either ascend to elder status or dissolve into slime. What happens to monsters who dissolve? What happens to monsters who ascend? What happens to monsters who dissolve? Their bodies melt in the spawning vat where their memories will nourish the minds of new generations of morsels. What happens to monsters who ascend? Those who manage to ascend become elders and live on to sear the fate of monster kind. Can the doctor do something to stop the process? There's a treatment that might prevent your dissolution. Learn more about the treatment. The doctor says the treatment involves an extract taken from the tentacle ferns that grow in the wall mist. That's easy. Go get a fern. Following the spine doctor's directions, you enter the wild mist in search of a tentacle fern. They're common in these woods. Pick a fern. You wade through the thicket of the sticky green coils, letting them brush against your hide until one latch is firmly in place. That means it's ripe. You snip the fern with your claw. What's that sound? It's a little monsterling, trying not to be annoyed. Ignore the monsterling and move along. Yell at her. She should be in the briefcase. Stop for a while. The little monsterling asks, why are you dripping so much slime? You look behind you and see a trail of goopy fluids. Explain about the dissolution. The young monster seems terrified at the thought of dissolving. She said, it's not fair. Animals live much longer than we do, and humans longer still. Tell her it's natural for monsters and nothing to fear. Tell her she's right to be upset. You remind her that this is the cycle of life and that it's always been this way. We carry in us the remnants of thousands of monsters who came and went before us. She seems reassured. Explain about ascendance. You point back towards Omen, and it's not over for everyone. If the other monsters respect you enough, you can live on as an elder to share your wisdom directly and help for the monsterlings. Go on. She says, I'd like to do that. Is that what you're going to do? Tell her you can't ascend once you take your medicine. Lie to her. You smile and nod. I'm sure you'll be seeing me around in the future. She nods happily and leaves you to your task. Move on. You return to the spine doctor with the technical fern, and she takes it from you. Watch her make the medicine. Change your mind and go home. Watch her make the medicine. The doctor runs the fresh sticky fern through a low flame, studies it, then eats it. What? The spine doctor says there is no medicine. I want to give you a chance to think about it some more. Do you understand? Nod and accept her wisdom. As you turn to leave, the spine doctor says, I hope you do well. I'd like to see you as an elder. Go home. They'll be waiting. No. A group of elders is waiting at the door of your hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. Go with them to dissolve or become an elder. The Elders of Omen surround you at the spotting vat. They built a fire beneath a small cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp. Examine the cauldron. The rusty iron cauldron smells like electrical fluids and herbs from the well mist. It's empty now, but soon it will hold blood and slime from many monsters. Be tested. Try to ascend elder status. Might as well try. A masked elder comes forward. She says, it's time to decide. All the elders growl and snarl. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid splatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. Was that blood or slime? Listen. The masked elder asks, who has already decided the fate of this monster? A few of the elders approach the cauldron to add fluid to the collection. The liquid begins to bubble. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground. She says, choose one. Chance will guide your claw. Look at the stones. Each stone is stained with old blood and polished by the touch of many a paw. You can't tell one stone from the other. Okay, pick a stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows 2 monsters fighting. The masked elder says, we will test your ferocity. Be tested. 2 large monsters seize you from behind. They growl and try to pull you apart. Fight them both. Attack just one monster. Fight them both. You flick your claws out and squirm around to face your attackers. With a blood-curdling shriek, you give each one a face full of slashes. They deserve the scars. Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluids to the iron cauldron. Choose the next stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows a monster frowning in concentration. The masked elder says, we'll test your cleverness. The masked elder emits a series of musical whistles and clicks, then performs a complex dance. You've never seen these steps before. She says, now you do it. Sure. Yeah, you are a dancing fiend. Polite applause washes across the line. You knew you could do it. Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluids to the iron cauldron. Dance over the cauldron. You hold the cauldron, which contains the portentous infusion. It's heavy. Look in the cauldron. It's quite full, and there's far more blood in there than slime. Drink the portentous infusion. You drink the bubbling concoction, then belch and howl. Your body solidifies almost instantly. You're an elder now. Awesome! You're now an elder. Here's how you're doing. Yup. You're now an elder. You welcome in Znak, the oldest of monster towns. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use the powers of persuasion wisely. Okay. Alright, so we're an elder now. Awesome. So, until next time, this has been Dansparce. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave me any questions if you want to know anything. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Steam. Links are down below. And until next time, bye!